Hi ghouls, monsters, and monsters who are in between. Welcome back to my channel. Remember that my channel is not made for kids and it's solely for the adult collectors or for the adults who want to purchase these products for their kids. Everyone, today I have Miss Toralei Stripe from G3 and I'm going to give y'all a review and how I restyled her. And just make sure to watch my Deuce review if you want to know how I did piercings on a doll. And then on my Ghoulia review, I show you how to do my no cut bang method or just the no cut bang method. So make sure to stay tuned for that. There is no tutorial I can't really give y'all for this one. If I did have another Toralei, I can give y'all maybe a haircut tutorial, but I don't have one right now currently because she's pretty rare in my area. And well, actually I've never seen her in my area. I did have to get her through Mercari, but I am glad that I have her. Let's start with her packaging first. Here is her packaging, and you can see Toralei right here, and I love her font and the little cat tail here. Her art is actually very adorable, and I like it a lot in Sweet Fangs. It's my favorite thing ever. One of my favorite pets for sure. And apparently Toralei is a singer in this generation. From what we know of Toralei from G1, she was not the best singer. I kind of hope she is still a bad singer, but she still has her own band and tries to be iconic. And I still hope she's a villain. That would be everything. Then right here we see Sweet Fangs is still the same name of her pet and everything. And on the side right here we get her little icons. There's a little boot, a little cat, a cat paw, her mic, eye coffin, a heart with a cat tail, her bag, a clawed hand, and a leather jacket. Then on the back we get her art, which is iconic. I wish she had short hair on the back because apparently her on this animated show is gonna have short hair, so I don't know why they gave this a long hair, but you can see the two piercings there. She doesn't have even the painted on piercings, so I did give her the piercings myself. And this mole right here is new to Toralei. We've never had that before, which is interesting, but her art is pretty good. Her monster type is ferocious werecat. Monster must-haves are scratch mark choker and perfectly chilled milk box, and her monster pet is Sweet Fangs. And here are the other ghouls and Frankie. You know, the art is growing on me. The only art that I'm not a big fan of is Claudine's. That's the only one I feel a disconnect with. Kind of Frankie too, but everyone else I do like their art. All right, so now let's get into what she came with. So she does have this microphone here, and it's silver. The base is kind of like a cool cobweb moment, kind of like my background. And the mic stand is pretty cool. It's not adjustable or anything, but I love that the clip up top to hold the microphone is a literal clawed hand. That's cool. And the mic is kind of like a cat with like the tail and the ears. I think those are cat ears. It kind of looks like, I don't know, goblin ears. That's honestly what it looks like to me, but it is purple and it does have the little ring part where she can hold it. She did come with this backpack, which this is probably one of my this is probably one of the backpacks I do like more, but still kind of clunky, but I like it. It is silver and it does say Hisfit, which apparently is her band name. I hope Persephone and Meow are in that band, and it does have black scratch marks. There are like these studs, which are actually kind of sharp. Surprised because this age is 4 and up, and you can kind of hurt yourself with these. These are pretty sharp. And on the strap, these are even sharper, I think. And on the back, I like the detail that it looks like a real backpack. And it has this little charm that has a little mouse on there and a feather. And of course you can put stuff in here because that's what Monster High is doing with all these little bags, which is really nice. You then get her pet, which is Sweet Fangs, and he's adorable. I have always loved this pet. I did not have the original Toralei. That could be its own story time of how I didn't get that Toralei, but I have always wanted her, and her pet is definitely one of my favorites. Orange is one of my favorite colors, so that's why I really love this one, and I love cats a lot, and a saber-toothed tiger is kind of a cat of the Ice Age era. So Sweet Fangs now has green eyes. I think he always did, but he has these stripe markings in teal up top. He has kind of like a mischievous grin. I love the fangs right here. They're really cool. I wish they painted these little stripes over here because you can kind of barely see them. He does have a small tail, and this choker is removable, and I think you can even use it for her, but it's really cool. And I do like that that's removable. At the bottom, there's not like little paws. That would have been really cute. And his head doesn't rotate. Kind of, like, but not really. Overall, Sweet Fangs is adorable. She also came with this milk carton that has a cute little cat drinking milk. And then on the side, it does have a barcode. And on this side, the nutritional facts, which is cool. I wish it was legible. That would be iconic. And then on the side, it's just a little holder. Then she does have this can of tuna with a barcode. It has a cat holding a fish. And it has the nutritional facts on there as well. This is really cool. And I love that. It has the thing where you open the can, but it's hollow right there. Now for her outfit, I don't have her jacket. And that isn't her jacket. That is Greta Gremlin's jacket from the Skeletor doll. And Greta has Toralei's jacket now. But that jacket was nice quality. I just wish it had the cutouts that it has on the packaging. That's the only complaint I had with that jacket. But Toralei also came with this top. And it is her band shirt. And it says the Hisfits. And it has a cat with scratch marks on there. And it looks tie-dyed, which is really nice. And I just love it. I really like this shirt. I would buy merch of that. She also came with this cute little top. It's sleeveless. The top, it's hemmed with this orange lining and it has a cat up front. I don't love this top, but I do like the cute little cat. I just don't think it's very monstery personally. Then she does have this skirt, which is kind of geometric. And it's black with these pink lines and some yellow scratch marks over it. And it does Velcro on the back. It has a little spot for the tail, and it's pleated all the way around, which is really cool. She does have this choker, which is just black, and it has scratch marks on there. Really cute. And she has these boots, which are white with black laces and orange scratch marks. It has sadly molded on socks in purple. The bottom of them are black, and they have a paw print on them, which is really cool. But the back has these cute little yarn balls, which are really cute. Look at that. How cute. I wish they were permanently stuck on there because these can come off easily. Now onto my restyled Toralei. Let's take a look at her. So she did come with these earrings that she does have on. Her ears are kind of furry, you see that? She does have a silver earring here, then another silver one on this side, and a red one. She does have little divots in her ear, like the original Toralei. Let me just show y'all real quick. You know how this one had the little cut? Because she was a bad ghoul. She kind of has them, but it's very minimal. You can see it more right there. She does kind of have them on both sides, but the hair kind of hides it. But I still like that it's still there. Then for her hair, I did cut it and gave her a bob. It's kind of like a messy bob, and you do see pink stripes or pink highlights in there, and her hair itself is kind of orange. Now let's go on to her face. Mine has a really bad nose. I should have removed it, but I didn't, and I did add a lot of piercings for her. I'm gonna use the mic to point, but she does have these top stripes right here. I wish they were bigger or more prominent. She doesn't have the stripes that she used to have on her cheek anymore, but her brows are brown and bushy. I did give her 4 piercings right here. Technically, yeah, 4 piercings right here. I gave her 1 on her nose, and then I gave her like that hooped piercing right there that I glued on her. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay on permanently, but I'm not gonna move her too much, so I hope it does stay on there. Her eye itself is kind of green, and you can see some hues of yellow in there and purple. And her makeup itself, it's kind of yellow and kind of a light purple as well. And she kind of has a smirk going on, so this eyebrow is raised and her lip is raised right there, so she's thinking of something mischievous. And her lips are kind of this almost pink, kind of like a hot pink, and she does have a little beauty mark right there, which I do like that they added that. Now to dissect her outfit, again, this jacket is from Greta Gremlin from the Skeletor doll, and I prefer this jacket because it had these little studs right here in silver, and it has the fur collar, and I like that more for Toralei, so that's why I did add that. I gave her this little orange scarf ascot moment. I have no idea where this came from. I have absolutely no idea where this came from. I gave her this top, which is from an LOL OMG. It's kind of like a bralette top. It's from the Remix Fame Queen doll. This top I have used on so many different restyles, but it's literally one of my favorite things. If any of y'all have this top and you don't want it, I will gladly pay for it because I want it so bad. These tops are literally some of my favorite things. I did give her a little belly button moment. Then for her skirt, this is her coffin bean. Is it coffin bean? I'm pretty sure. It's her coffin bean skirt. This belt she actually came with, and it is silver and it has chains. It has a paw print, a cat paw print, and some bells right here, which are like cat bells. And it all goes on pretty well. Then these gloves are from an LOL OMG. Which one? No idea. I think it's the birthday surprise one, but I did rubber band her phone so she can hold it, and it is orange, and you can see all those emojis there, and there's a cat holding her phone. Hello, talk about the cutest thing ever. On the back you can literally see like little cat holding it. I'm obsessed, I really am. Then I gave her these tights. Okay, so we need to talk about these tights real quick. These are from Zombie Gaga, and I do use these a lot for a lot of restyles, and it's not like I can get more of these tights because Zombie Gaga is a really rare doll, and she goes maybe upwards of $100 or more, so it's not like I can get more of these. So again, I really want more of these. And then let's talk about her tail. It's not removable, which is tragic. I think it's fine so you don't lose it, but I do like this little tuft of fur back here. Apparently this is supposed to be painted brown. I don't mind it, but I wish it kind of was painted brown so we got that dimension and detail. Also from her coffin bean doll are these shoes, which were originally Claudine's School's Rule shoes, but they did do them for her here in red. And this is how it looks, how she would stand. But from the front it looks fine, like she's walking, but that's how it fits with everything on. But I think it does put the whole look together, and I did want to do more reds on her. Now we're going to do a little face comparison because I do have the coffin bean Toralei with me, and I will talk about some differences, but she is on a G2 body. So these are the differences. I feel like her eyes were greener before, and I missed the cheek stripes so much. Like I really do. I hope we do get a Toralei with a red lip. I hope they aren't afraid to do a red lip on this new generation. I don't think we've seen a red lip. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do want to see red lips make a comeback. And Toralei had this thing where half of her face was a darker orange than the other side, which was really cool. And she had this little divot in her face. I don't know. In her nose, she had a little line. Just a little detail that I noticed she always had. I kind of wish this one had it too. Well, I'm not sure if she does, but if she does, that would be incredible. The thing about Toralei is her name is Stripe, so you would imagine her having a lot of stripes. So this one does have stripes. They are peeling. And this one has the same issue. So this one only has 2 stripes on the leg. I wish she had more, or like all the way up and down the leg. That would have been cool. And these come off easily like these. The original Toralei didn't have that issue. They were sealed properly. And then this one only, oh wait, this one has it all the way up and down the arm. She has stripes all the way up and down her arm. And I'm pretty sure this one only has 2 on this arm, and that's it. Which is pretty tragic. But the G2 body, something that's interesting about it, for this Toralei, the arms don't come off, and they're permanently look like you need to push them back in, but you can't pull them out or push them in any further, which is interesting. And this Toralei does have the same body as Claudine, as Ghoulia, minus she does have little tufts of fur on her leg and her arm right there. She does have the little tufts of fur, so very similar to Claudine's body, but the same body shape as Claudine, Laguna, and Ghoulia. So they have that same body type. But that is pretty much it for Miss Toralei, y'all. Now I need to hear from y'all. Sadly, I don't have the original Sweet Fangs to compare Sweet Fangs, but I want to know what y'all think about this Toralei. She is a little bit different, but she still has that smirk or that mischievous look to her face. I feel like it does have a little bit more personality, which I do like a lot, but I do want to hear y'all's thoughts. What was your favorite accessory of hers? What would you change? What would you keep the same? Just let me know all that in the comments. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you're notified of my next video. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.